Good morning, everybody. This is John Seville from Acorn Wealth. This is your executive summary for stock setups for Wednesday. Okay, we have a market that is possibly reaching an Adam and Eve double top, where we're right under the 61.8% Fibonacci line at 2020. So we could be seeing, we thought that the market was going to potentially either turn down here or turn down on this area up here where we see the resistance coming in from the moving averages and a downward trend line set from July back in 2015. So a lot of the upward momentum stocks I've been looking at are all looking like they have a strong potential of declining. So we are seeing within, especially the Russell 2000, a lot of stocks that are on their decline. So that's a predicator of downward movement. Now, let's have a quick look at where some of the main positions we've been focusing on are. Let's have a look at ACHC. That's one of the key shorts that we've been following and are in. Total downward movement. We can see no big movement uphill at all. In fact, this is making a very bearish move, and we'd expect this to continue. We can have a look at AVGO, which I hold put positions in. Also still moving beautifully in the down direction. We can have a look at UEPS, which is one of the key stocks we noted last night, that it was about ready to turn, and that is looking gorgeous. Beautiful move down here, respecting the moving average momentum perfectly. That one should hopefully be a big payoff. And NSR, one we've been waiting on to make some kind of move to the downside within its head and shoulders pattern for quite a while, and respected the trend line at 29.30 and just had a big plummet today. So this is looking great. Was giving me a bit of nerves, but respecting the trend line, and so for the option plays on that one, it should hopefully start working its way down. This is a potential short using the resistance here at 107.30, so 107.33, sorry, as the stop loss criteria, and looking at basically a drop down to this level at 91.33. So we've got basically a decent sized drop that could be on the cards for INCY, and then further down still if that were to play out. So that's one on my watch list. I'm also looking at FTNT on the short side. This one just broke down through resistance as a descending triangle formation, so any kind of a retest around this current area of 42. I mean, it's already at that level really at 41.60, so I think it's valid. Should have a good drop potential at least down to this kind of first target area at 39.15, but more realistically, I think this could really get all the way back down to its lows of this support area here. So I mean, if it broke the first target, we'd be looking at 36.13 as a secondary cut target on FTNT. Now on the long side, just to complement that, to hedge, GKOS is on my list of potential candidates. Just a very quick pop of a potential from 21.97 to 23.38. So a quick pop potential there, with support essentially at 21.33. That would be how I'd be eyeing up GKOS as a first hedge against those two short potentials, as well as TANH, also looking good. This one could be a very quick kind of up and reversal pattern. So, but from 10 to 12 is a decent quick run. So I'll be looking at the high of this candle was 10.14. So I'm looking at 10.19 as an entry criteria, and an exit criteria of 12.93. So that's how I would be looking at those two potential short candidates as well as two potential long hedges as the market turns around, possibly. Now, we've seen how well hedges work. We looked at VTL was one of our top picks last night, and that did a big run today. It did. We're looking at 12.2%. The options were up 150% of compared to the price to the close yesterday on those December puts, the calls we talked about. So hedges are very important, and it is important to take into account what position sizing you're working with in terms of the longs versus shorts, as well as what available capital you're keeping in your in your gun room, your gunpowder, so to speak, to engage new positions to hedge against your existing ones. So this is a great example of one that could have really benefited today, offsetting those longer term puts that a lot of us probably still hold. So that's a couple. Now we do have a ton more. We've got about maybe 6, 7, 8, 9 new positions that we're looking at taking or recycling through stocks like such the big ones and other positions that we're looking to possibly take out and replace with positions that are just starting out. So we'll be having a lot of updates here coming in Trading Room on Thursday, as well as the executive summary coming tomorrow. But those are the most the prominent ones that we're looking at now, and what we'll be looking at going into the upcoming markets. So for that, it's a over and out from John here.